Okay guys, welcome back to my channel. So Wild Badger reached out to me and wanted me to try their 52cc, yes you heard right, 52cc string trimmer and brush cutter. This is a beast. Now my old trimmer died on me, and that was an Echo brand. It was a 21cc, so it was just a trimmer. It wasn't nothing as powerful as this. Quality wise, this is as good or better than my Echo. This is a company that's right here in the USA, and they're built, from what I understand, right here in the US. So that's good, puts US workers to work. Let me show you quickly how well this works here on this tall grass and weeds. There's another area on my property that's got this invasive bush. It's called privet, I think. The string trimmer won't even touch it. The only thing that can cut it down is either my brush hog or my tractor, or you have to have a blade. We got a blade that we're going to be putting on here, and we're going to cut all that stuff up. These things run around, as of right now, at the making of this video, these run at about $170. Don't let the price make you think these are very cheap quality-wise. They are not. This is a very good quality. I was looking at an Echo 42cc, which is 10cc smaller than this. They were running between $650 and $700, depending on where you go. That for me, I just don't want to spend that kind of money. Okay, to me that's expensive. And then if you get into your more professional brand, you're looking at, you know, $800–900 plus. That's a lot of money for the average guy to spend. This to me is perfect. It's low in price, the build quality is very good, and it gets the job done. So let me show you quickly how it comes in the mail, how super easy it is to put together, and then I'll show you cutting all this tall grassy weeds here, and then I'm going to show you the area where we got that privet bush growing, and we're going to chop that down with the blade. So this is the box that you will receive the brush cutter in. Now when you open it, it'll be a box within a box, which is nice so people don't actually see what's in it. And of course the contents of the box and the way it's all packaged. The first thing you'll need to do is put the shafts together. You just pull that out, push it in, and lock it in place. And then this tightens the shafts together. Next thing we'll need to do is put the handlebars in. Now you push those in like that, and they have a stop inside of it. You'll feel it. And then put the controller part of the handle in, and then tighten them up. And you want to snug them down pretty good too. Okay, next we have to put this on, and there's a hole on the side here, and I'll show you what that's for. That's to lock this shaft from spinning. And there's a hole you can see right here. What we're going to do in a second is put this Allen wrench through here, and it'll lock this so I can tighten the spool up. So first thing we have to do is put this on here. Next we're going to put this on there like that. Now we're going to put the spool on. It's a left-hand thread. Okay, so now we'll put this through the hole like I said, and we're going to spin this shaft around until it slides in. There, I heard it, that slid in. Now we can, it went the rest of the way. Now we can tighten the spool up. Just hand tighten, that's all it needs. Okay, so the spool is on. Okay, next we're going to put the guard for the trimmer on. It's pretty straightforward. It does come with a brush cutter, and it is sharpened on both edges. So when one edge gets dull, you just flip it over and use the other edge. It does come with a strap that goes around your body. Then what you would do is connect this to that like this. Now I need to adjust this yet, but this is, you would hang on to it like this, and actually it's very light, this thing now. And you just use it like this. Now, if in the event something were to happen and you need to get out of that area, whatever, and you need to drop this thing, there's this little red lever here, and all you got to do is just pull on this, and this comes right off immediately. So it's a nice little safety feature there. So the line I received in the spool is 110 thousandths in diameter. It's round. It's a total length of 6 meters of line you get in here, or 20 feet. So that's, they're showing it as, in the book, 3 meters per side or 10 feet per side. But you're looking at 6 meters in total length and 20 feet of line here. Also on the angle transmission here, there's a screw here. You can take that screw out and squirt in some lithium-based grease. All right, so I got this area here that's overgrown with weeds and grass. I want to see how well this line here, this trimmer, handles this. On the bottom here where the tank is, there's a priming bulb right here. They want you to push that 7 times. So we're going to do that right now. Okay, now they want you to put it on start, which is actually choked right here. To pull it a little ways, and about 3 to 5 times. Then put it on start. That wasn't too bad. All right, guys, so what do I think? I think this thing is a beast. Now, this is not a light duty weed eater. This is for like what I did here, a lot of brush cutting and stuff. I have yet to put that brush cutter on here, and I got some nasty stuff here we're going to be doing pretty soon. Also, you can edge with this. All you got to do is hang on to this part with your right hand, and with the left you control the throttle here, and you just bring it down and do your edging just like that. All right, so now it's time to change the spool on here and put our blade on here so we can do some brush cutting. Okay, so we're going to do that next. Now it's just a matter of putting the Allen wrench in here and finding that hold so we can lock this thing. There we go. I forgot. It's not lefty-loosey. Lefty's tighty. It's a left-hand thread. Okay. Okay, now we're going to flip this around like this. Now we're going to put that same spacer that came out in there. Now we're going to put that on, the blade itself. Now we're going to put this. This is going to act as your, what's going to actually hold it down. Okay? Then they give you this to put over it, which also will hold it down. But it'll actually act as a kind of like a bumper. And now we can put our left hand screw on there, or nut I should say. Now they do give you a wrench. You got everything you need. It comes with everything you need to put this on. Okay, now we put this back in to the hole and lock the there we go. And that's tight. Okay, so this is the part of my driveway. Well, my driveway is like 1,200 feet long. But this part here especially, I'm having trouble cutting this stuff because this part of the driveway that you see here is raised up above ground level about 3 to 4 feet. The whole way down, because I had to put culverts in this area, as you can see here, all the way. I have about 10 of these culverts doubled up like this, and which makes a slope over here. So I can't get it with my brush hog on my tractor, and my weed eater, the trimmer, won't even touch this stuff. So the only way I can do it is with the brush cutter on this badger here to really cut down this stuff. So we're going to see how well this works. And this stuff here is, like I said, it's privet, it's a bush, and if I let it go, this stuff here turns into like roughly a 2-inch base on it, and it turns into a big giant bush. And they're very invasive. They smell really nice when they flower, and they produce these little seeds, and then the seeds go everywhere, and then you just end up with this stuff everywhere, and it's nasty. All right, so let's try this out. I'm going to wear some this face screen shield here. I've been hit in the face before with stuff from a weed eater, and it doesn't feel good. So always wear some kind of protection, at least some good safety glasses. So let's get started. So one thing I wanted to show you is I'm cutting. Now I'm cutting all these little, you know, these little saplings here, these small trees basically. And you can see by my thumb how thick that was there. About a ½ inch. And so as you're cutting, they just fall over basically. You can see right here, they're just saplings, small trees. Again, you see by my thumb that pretty good size. Also, not only that, look at that bad boy. If you want to do some comparison, that's got to be 1.25 inches, 1.5 inches across there. And it cut it. Alright guys, I think that's it. The rest of this stuff here, I mean what I'm doing is, it's this bushy material here. When I cut it, it just falls over. I may leave some of it. It may act as a mulch. But I may rake it up or pull it out of there and bring it out into the more of the field area so I can cut it with my brush hog with my tractor. But whoo, man, what a difference. Now, I'm going to show you a before picture here. And now, this is what it looks like. Now, like I said, a lot of this stuff, when you cut it, it just falls over as a bush. So, you know, it just falls over like that. So, we'll see. I may leave it as a mulch, like I said, or I may just pull it out into the field area. But, you know, guys, this bad boy is a beast. It's pretty good. The only problem I had was some of that privet bush stuff that I'm talking about. There was vines growing all over it too, on top of them. And then it was getting tangled up in the guard itself, not the blade, but the guard. You know, as far as swinging it back and forth, the vines were hitting the guard and stuff. But that's expected with any you know, brush cutter like that. It's going to hit your trimmer. But you know, other than that, just take your time, little by little. Boom! I got this done in no time. Yeah, I'm happy. Okay, guys, that is about it for this video. My impressions on this thing is, like I said before, this thing is a beast. Very powerful, and it's pretty nice. It is very, very nice. I like it. Well worth the money. Trust me, well worth the money. Okay guys, again, I'm going to put a link in the description under the video where you can pick one up. Please like, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in my next video.